Good morning. Welcome to the Mahwah Public Library. My name is Joan. We're here today to do our chair yoga class, whether we're in person or we're online. It is extremely hot here today, so you're going to be mindful, no matter where you are, to make sure that you hydrate. If at any time you don't feel well, you sit down, you take a pause. There's no need for an explanation. You need to listen to your body. So with that note, we're going to start with listening. So my right hand to the belly, left hand to the chest, and we take a breath. And just begin with 3 cleansing, calming breaths. Do a little inward assessment. Notice anything that may be tight, your thoughts, your head, your eyes, your jaw, your back, whatever. And when you finish the 3 rounds, do 3 more, but this time try to make it bigger. A bigger inhale and an even bigger exhale. And as you slow down any busyness of the mind, and you pause in the space that you're creating by just allowing your body to inhale and exhale, take a moment to listen. How are you? Ask yourself, how am I today? And then inhale and exhale that question. And then, what do I need to shift? And then you inhale and you exhale that. What do I need to know? What do I need to release? What do I need to gather? Where do I need to shift my focus? What else can I let go of? And what is my intention for myself, for my practice, for this day? And as you do 3 more breaths here, just notice something. Take time to bring yourself to inner awareness, to listen to your intuition, to notice maybe a subtle message the body's giving you, to slow down the heart rate, and to set yourself up to be successful in just being present in this moment. And now just release your hands, let them rest right on your knees, and we curl the spine just a little bit, and nose comes toward the knees, but we're not going too far. And then I'm going to roll myself nicely forward and inhale into a gentle lift. And then I curl, and I really want to make sure that I'm working the spine and not just the neck, and I'm stretching it out, and I'm making it slow and gentle and with intention. And then you curl again, and you find the rhythm of this, and you combine it to the inhale and the exhale so that you feel the movement of the body coordinating with the rhythm and the movement of the breath. Now, if and when you find this and you're comfortable and you want to make it a little bigger, you go with that. However, you listen to your own self. What is the best thing that I need to do for myself today? What do I need to do? Help myself, support myself, fill myself up with positivity and gratitude and thankfulness that I am present within this day. And you inhale and you lift up, And you exhale and you curl back. Now when you curl back on this next rotation, from the vertebra at the bottom all the way up, slowly lifting up until you feel as tall as you can be. Bring your arms out to the side, stretch it straight out, sink the shoulders down, and now rock that space between the shoulder blades. And carry less. It's too hot to carry everything. Good. Left palm up, right arm down. Lift that left arm straight up and then release. And if it's too much for your neck, your jaw, your side body to look up, then just keep your head at neutral. Try to open up so you can take a deeper breath. And then the next time we come back to the left side, look down and reach over a little bit. Just now be mindful of your shoulders, be mindful of the things that work for you, and be mindful of the things that do not. And you just stretch it out. Again, if this doesn't work for you, you make it the expression of what you need. And then bring both palms out, up to the sky, fingertips touch, leave some space, soften the shoulders. Bring your hands straight through center, leave some space between the palms, and just pause right at your forehead so the arms rest right at the top of the chest, the shoulders release. And ask for inner awareness, for inspiration, to tap into clarity, to release something that's negative, judgmental, critical. And then you're going to open up your hands and just leaving your arms where they are, just support and warm the muscles of the face. Relax the forehead, the eyes, the cheeks. Feeling the rise and the fall of the breath. Soften the throat. And then hands come around the throat so that we speak words that heal. Now the words are not only the ones we say out loud, but also the ones we read and the ones that play a tape in our head. What are the words that I need that will soften the stress that I may be holding in my jaw, my throat, my neck? And then just let your hands rest on your shoulders. Let me release the things that make me feel heavy. Removing things that create fear, tension, anxiety, stress. And then slide your hands right to the center of the chest. Relax around the heart so that my mind and my heart work together as one in balance and support of each other. And then sliding down to the sternum, right below the sternum, little circle, down on the left, up on the right. Let me massage this space right here so that I digest the things that do not work for me. And I just roll around right here. And then I pause and I come forward a little bit and little circles at the hips. Now little circles at the hips, where do you need to move forward? And then slide down and massage the knees. So whatever steps you take will allow you to bring yourself to a place that benefits your overall well-being. And then if you can, you roll all the way down, little circles at the ankles. Let your feet carry you to places that allow you to experience joy, adventure, awareness, whatever else you need. And then to your toes, roll around the toes, come all the way up the sides of the legs, and massage all the way down. Be grateful for a body that does yoga, that allows you this opportunity to become more deeply aware of the things that allow you to feel grounded, rooted, balanced, and supported. Now, we're going to keep coming up here. When I come up, I'm just going to come up the side body. Inhale, lift up. But this time I'm just going to glide my hands whatever distance is comfortable as I move into water wheel, pulling up the energy I need, and maybe you still become aware of the sensations you feel from just that gentle massage. Lifting up, pulling energy in, releasing something else that doesn't work. Sometimes we don't even know what stuff we're holding for so long. And bring it all the way up. When you come up one more time, inhale, lift up. Palms together, shoulders down, move a little bit away from the chair. Ground down, shoulders down, and move forward into chair pose. And pause here. Pause in stillness. Take 3 breaths. Sometimes it's more of an effort to pause than it is to move. And then I release the arms all the way down, and I ground myself through the feet, and I allow myself an opportunity to feel the energy I'm gathering to myself. Sweep one hand over the other. Inhale. Gather to yourself a color. Just go with whatever spontaneously comes to you, and allow yourself to feel the gift and the energy of that color. So remember, each color has a significance and an energy. It's a color that has a wheel of energy connected to the chakra system. So we want to surround ourselves with this ball of energy, 3-dimensional. Good. Now when I bring it up this time, inhale, lift up. We're going to sweep it so we have it all the way around us. Down, inhale, lift up. Exhale, opposite side. And up. And down, and up, and down, and last one, and up. Now when I lean back, gentle back bend, forward fold. Let's start to move the spine in its 6 directions. Inhale, fingers are down as I lift up, forward fold, all the way back down. Feel that energy maybe moving up from the bottoms of your feet all the way through your fingertips. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, when I lift up this time, right arm down, left arm over, I can look under the arm. So I open up now the side body. And I feel that sense and that gift of mobility, flexibility, fluidity, that the spine allows me to move in many directions. Good. And both arms up, big V. Sink the shoulders down and rotate into your gentle twist. Now gather what you need as you inhale, lift up, look up. Exhale something that doesn't work. Inhale and exhale. And up and down and up and down. And last one, up and down. Stay on this side, so I'm on the left. I lift that left leg and I twist. Now I'm going to lift the opposite side and twist. And wring out through the spine, around the waistband. Releasing through the ribs, taking a deeper breath. So as I'm scanning my eyes across 180 degrees, I want to relax instead of hyper-focusing on one thing. So I get the perspective and the momentum to pause and notice something new. Last one, opposite side. Now I'm going to lift my right leg and stretch. And stretch. And I make it the expression of the pose that I need, sending all that energy out through the bottom of the foot. One more on each side. Good. Pause here. Little circle. Be mindful. Maybe you feel a little more heat. Do not allow yourself to get overheated. 3, 4, 5, 6, when you come to the back of this rotation, you pause as you stir the pot, moving out something that does not work, gathering to yourself the gift of, and you can fill it in. Peace, patience, courage, confidence, awareness, listening, noticing, pause. Rock a little bit. Just lift the hip, just a little small lift, leveling out the pelvic girdle, feeling that sensation that as you rock from side to side, if anything is coming toward you that you need to deflect, you move out of the way. Good. Now pause at center. Notice how you sit in the chair. If you are comfortable, you can widen your legs, make it as big as you want. Let's get some diagonal stretching here. So I'm going to bring my left shoulder toward my right knee. Now I'm not rolling the shoulder. So I'm just coming down. Take a breath. Inhale, lift up. Stay on the same side. Exhale. And inhale. And out with the breath. And in on the lift. And down. And up. Come to center. Down. See if you can keep your back nice and straight. And down. And up. And down. And up. And then to the left. And down. If you're on the opposite side, it doesn't matter. And down. And up. And down. And up. Hold that right wrist. Now, if you have shoulder issues, you bring your hands right to the front. Your option is to do either. I'm going to hold the right wrist with the left and go left. Use the back of the chair to ease out that space between the shoulder blades. 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I switch to the opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to center, release your hands any place that's comfortable. So you can touch the floor, the blocks, your feet, your legs. You can rest your arms across the tops of your legs. So take a breath here. Tuck your chin and curl the spine as you're going to ripple up. Bring your arms all the way up with you, elbows out to the side, and we bring it in and out and breathe, and in and out with the breath. So inhale as you open, exhale as you release, and release that space between the shoulder blades. One more. Now when I come back to center, only if I'm comfortable. Now I can roll this left arm in, I can make it high, I can bring it all the way down to the knee. So you decide what you need. And you find the rhythm that works, that combines the movement and the breath once again. Inhale, exhale, and inhale, and exhale. Last one on each side, and bring it down, and bring it up. Last one. Good. Elbows out to the side, rock it out. Now pause, cross your arms over, and rock here. Slow down the nervous system. Carry less across your shoulders. The things you can't control do not need to take up space in your head, your body, your spirit. And then pause. Pause right here. I'm going to sit up nice and tall and lift up only as high as is comfortable for me. And I'm just moving the arms. So we create a little weight, and then we lift up to open underneath the arms, but also to release any weight or worry or concern through the heart. Now you can keep it right here, Or you can expand it by leaning back and rolling forward, as big or as small as you need it to be. So make it the expression that works for you today. Lifting up and letting go. When you come back up, pause, release the arms, stretch it out. So you can bring it high, you can make it low. You can bring it wherever it is you need. We're going to come to shoulder height anyway, so we'll meet you there if that's where you are. And then your goal could be to just move toward the toes, touch the toes. You make it what you need. Good, pause, scoop. Big circle, pull down, push out. 2, 3. Now, the test is, which arm did you have on top? If you don't remember, no one's gonna know. So you're gonna cross your opposite arm over, inhale, and again, lift and release. And as you breathe in and you breathe out, this could be enough. You're going with the flow and the intention of where your body is on this very hot day in New Jersey. And if you want more, this is when you can lean back and roll forward any amount. So you find the expression that works for you. One side may not necessarily be the same as the other, and you honor that. One more down, one more up. Bring your arms up, stretch it out. And then to the front, and then toward the feet. Good, relax your arms around the legs, let your head be an extension of the spine, and pause here. And feel the energy, maybe you feel some energy, some warmth, some heat. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Tuck your chin, curl the spine from the bottom, bring your hands right up to the knees. Now we're going to go into a deeper dog and cat, so you adjust how you would like the expression to be for you today. So if you still feel, oh, I got to keep it a little small, that's what you do. You honor that. If you feel you have warmed up the spine enough and you would like to stretch a little deeper, shoulders down, jaw relaxed, eyes at ease. Moving with the flow of the breath, the movement of the body combines with the breath, feeling like you're moving through water. Last one as you roll back. Inhale as you lift up, pause at the top, and bring it all the way up. Little circle, stir the pot. 1, 2, 3, and then relax into the back of this rotation and pause before you reset. 1, 2, 3. Good. Now let's rock into the feet. So the feet can be up like you're wearing a high heel and you're stretching here. Shoulders are down, jaws relaxed. Feel that pedaling maybe through the feet if that feels beneficial for you. Good. Pause for a moment. Bring your heels up. Let's rock a little bit from side to side. This little rocking motion into the heel helps to open up the pelvic girdle a little more. Breathe. Only if it's comfortable for you, you can roll your legs. You can bring them in closer. You can bring the legs and the feet all the way in. You pick what you want. Arms inside, shoulders back, tuck the belly, and pause here. See if you can wiggle your fingers and your toes, relax your jaw. So I've told you before, your tight feet can be connected to a tight pelvic floor and a tight jaw. So as you're doing this, notice what's going on in the jaw. And then release here, take a breath, Rock a little bit. Let's stretch the front of the foot. Now, oftentimes people are comfortable here, but when you roll the toes back, it may feel very uncomfortable for you. So you take a breath, you feel that stretch all the way up the front of the leg, and then you release and you switch to the other side, and don't go into pain. And then release that. Now we're going to sit back in the chair and kick out our feet, kick, kick, kick. Heel kick, toe kick, heel kick, toe kick, heel kick, toe kick. Good. Roll the feet around. Get some movement through the ankles. 4, 5, 6. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Widen your legs and bring your legs out. Hold the front, but you're not pulling up, and you're going to point and flex here. Shoulders back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Point one, flex the other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Roll the toes in and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, flex your feet, lift your legs, and get a little internal connection here. Take a breath. Arms up, take a breath. Now, please do not fall out of the chair. We're going to roll forward. Breathe. Smile because you're having a party. Inhale, relax the knees if they're too tight. Forward, just a little bit. You don't have to go far. Notice what goes on in the jaw. Lift up. Last one, you're going to be so happy. Reach. Inhale, lift up. Come forward, tap, 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 shake it out. You're going to feel that all the way up into your buttocks. This is bathing suit season. You're going to be happy. Take it out. Check, 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 tap. Pause for a moment. Feel what sensations you have. You're going to bring your arms out to the side. Roll your hands. Now, shake. Now pause. Feel this. Now release stuff that you got going on in your head. Slow down that busy mind. Ask yourself to release the stuff that rolls around in there. I have my own stuff. I'm sure you have your own stuff. Just clear it out. Tuck your chin. Release old thoughts, worrisome thoughts. Relax through the neck. Lift up. Tip down, small and slow. And you're not pounding. You're just inviting circulation, movement through the scalp, activating pressure points here. And last one, pause. Now, feel those sensations. Take a breath. Good. Let's open up the lungs. So I'm going to take my left hand, rotate it, and bring the arm a little bit back, gentle fist. On a hot day, you can often feel like it's hard to take a breath because the air is so heavy. So we want to honor the lungs here. This is why in places that heat is common most of the time, the lifestyle slows down. So we have a very fast lifestyle here in the Northeast. But today we're going to pause and slow down into that awareness of what we need to do to take care of ourselves on a hot day, opposite side, and you tap here. Inviting the lungs to breathe in and out. Good. Center of the chest. Tap, tap, tap. Relax the jaw. Good. Shake it out again. Inhale, lift up. Hold whatever hand you want and just rock small and gentle. Invite the shoulders to move down and away from the ears. And then whenever you're ready, just switch hands. So we have some balance, right to left, left to right. Good. Release the arms down. We're going to make big circles here. So you make it as big or as small. You can keep it very tiny. You can keep it down here. You can make it as big as you want. And then when you're ready, the reverse. Both palms up. And now bring that connection straight down through the center of the body. Now when I bring it straight down, my elbows are going to move out to the side. I press my palms together. My thumbs press into the sternum so it releases the shoulders back and down. And now I want to bloom and grow. So I inhale, elbows come together, I lift up, I look up. I exhale, I bow to myself, palms press together, chin to the chest. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, let go. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, let go. One more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale. When I press right here and I bow to myself and I want to feel my posture, notice the breath, the warmth of the body. Anything else that you may become aware of. Maybe you've lost contact with your feet, so you want to feel that sensation of connection. Now I'm going to just gently move my blocks so I have some room. Now again, you make it the expression you need. So if you need to keep it here, this is fine. You can bring it right here, up and down. You can bring it here to the heart. You can bring it all the way down to the floor, bring it above your head and behind, chopping wood. So you make that expression that you need to honor yourself. Now remember, it takes a lot of energy and a lot of effort to chop wood. So we're putting the work in right now, but then we're going to pause and release our intention that we think we need and let it evolve. Now when you come back down, pause. You're going to bring it right to the heart, elbows out to the side, pause. Notice a sensation, and now just roll through the waistband. Just gently rolling from side to side, feeling that movement. Sit up nice and tall, relax your jaw, move from side to side and make it effortless. And maybe you notice you engage some energy through the center of your palms. Good, pause. Hands to the knees, any size circle you want, small, medium, or large. So we want to stir the pot. Gather in the benefit of the poses that we did today and pause and release anything that created tension, worry, heaviness, a distraction. Pause. Now just sit for a minute. Gather to yourself what you need as you spread your arms out and we wring out the washcloth in our star pose. Good, one palm up and the other down and alternate that movement from side to side. Good, and now left palm up, right palm down, and we look up into the sky to see something we don't normally notice. One more on each side. Both arms up, gentle back bend, forward fold, see what you touch. Inhale, pull it all the way up. Fingernails together, pull it all the way down. Fingernails together, pull something up, big breath. Spread it out, all the way down. Fingernails come together, pull up something that you need. Maybe you don't even know what you need, but you're setting your intention that awareness will come to you at the perfect time, last time. Bring it all the way around. Now when you come back out, you're going to come forward. Bring it all the way around and hug yourself as if you're hugging a tree and rock it out. Let the weight rest right on your chest. So bring the elbows in and down and breathe. May I always remember that I am surrounded in love, healing, contentment, patience, courage, opportunity, positivity, pure potentiality. Then you add whatever it is you need. And then you pause, stretch it all out, bring it all the way around, opposite side comes in, and slow down the nervous system. Give your body time to assimilate, to gather to itself awareness, a release, a moment, a pause, a shift, a connection. And then breathe right here, pause, release your hands to your knees, as big a circle as you want. And you move it all around. 3, and then pause at the top and reverse your circle. 1, 2, 3. Good. Bring both feet. So my feet are wide. I'm going to bring both feet to the left block. I'm going to turn a little bit to the side, create a nice twist here. Hand rests right on the tops of the thigh. Now my arm can come here. My arm can come here. My arm can come up and over like a wave. So you make it the expression you need for yourself. Breathe. So just like a wave at the beach, you're pulling in a surprise, a treasure, a gift, an awareness. And then you let that water recede and you see what unfolds. Feel that movement through the body. Last one. Release that arm, take a breath, spin it around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Release and go the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring that arm straight out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let it go. Slide it back and forth. Just a little movement through the shoulder capsule. Shake it out. And bring it up. Now, before we go, just measure. See if you've got a little more length through the arm. And then you breathe and you go the other way and you take a breath. And I rest my arms across my legs and I sit up nice and tall. And again, I monitor. If keeping my arm down is enough, or right here, or here, or here, you pick. One shoulder may not be the same as the other. And you bring it up and down, and breathe up and over, and down, and up, and down. 2 more, and up, and down, and last one, and up, and down. And then release that arm, spin it around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can stay right here or bring it out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bring it down, rock it back and forth. Just a gentle movement here. Good. Come forward any amount and take a breath. Breathe. Wiggle your fingers. Roll your head gently from side to side. Good. Come to center. Roll it up. Take a breath. Rock it out. Now, as you rock it out, if you need it deeper, left arm comes out toward the right at an angle, thumb up. And then opposite side. Thumb down. Thumb down. Palm up. Palm up. Palm down. Palm down. pause. Sit for a minute, see how you feel. Take a breath, rock it out. Bring your feet together. Let's just move a little bit into the hips. So you can cross at the ankle, or you can choose to cross at the top of the thigh and rock out the hip into your rocking pigeon. See how that feels. Relax the shoulders down, take a breath. Good, release that leg, stretch it nice and long, and then release and come to the opposite side and rock it out. Good, and stretch that out, big breath right here, feet to the floor, tap, tap, tap. Shake your hands, breathe, bring it up, bring it out, and bring it down. And pause, and notice all sensations. Roll the shoulders a little bit. See what else can be released since we've softened it up a little bit. And 3, if you need more, you do more, and you roll the other way. And then hands right to the heart. And pause right here. And just do a little reflection. How do I feel now? That's different than how I felt before. If you can sit back in the chair and let your body just feel supported, relax the jaw a little more. What do I notice? What has shifted? Where am I in my thoughts? How am I doing as I pause? Is it hard? Is it easy? Is it my mind starts to percolate? And what was my intention at the start of the class? So as you focus on the intention, you let go of the outcome. I am blissfully free from the attachment to the outcome, as Deepak Chopra says, so that we've done the work. We put in the effort. And we pause and we notice what occurs. And we're patient. And it takes courage to be patient. And we heal. And it takes patience and courage to heal. And we wait. And it takes patience, courage, and confidence to wait. And we notice. And it takes patience, courage, confidence, and contentment to wait. And as you breathe in and you breathe out right here, take 3 long, slow, deep breaths. Let all the parts of the practice find a place to land. And remember that even though the class is over, the body, the mind, the heart, the spirit still works, moves on, things shift. An awareness may occur. A pause may happen at its own time. And in the pause, ask for a clear mind. And release your arms down to the side and just allow yourself to be filled up. Inhale, lift up. And we seal the practice in Anjali Mudra. So we bring one hand with the other and we seal it so that no matter what direction we take today and any other day, whether we go north, south, east, west, or any direction in between. We bring with us that sense of connection, alignment, focus, attention, the breath, into a body that is grateful that it does yoga, with a mind that is clear and calm and relaxed. And may you, in this hot day, pause and celebrate the gift of what you notice unfolds today. Namaste. Namaste, everybody. Please don't forget to hydrate. Thank you so much for coming out, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.